Hello YouTube. Wanted to go over a variation in the C3 Sicilian. At some point, I may make a whole opening series where I go over all sorts of variations and the systems I like to play. I've been a little reluctant to do this for two reasons. A, just basic human laziness, and B, I don't want to really give away all my secrets, even though I don't have too many views on my channel and I'm only a tournament player. It's not like I'm playing tournaments with tens of thousands of dollars on the line. I did have a situation once where a player who knew they were going to play me looked up all my games on chess.com. This is before I knew about Lead Chess. May have even been before Lead Chess existed. Anyway, they looked up my games and they did prepare against me. Although I did manage to draw, I needed a win to get the big bucks. It was like 300 bucks. So a little reluctant, but if I'm putting out these opening videos and I seem like I know what I'm doing, they may choose some offbeat thing that they're not even comfortable with. So I think whenever you're finding an excuse to put in work, you should generally put in the work anyway. So let's get started. Every journey begins with a single step. So here we got a C3 Sicilian. This is my favorite. Yeah, I would say this is my favorite opening. I've won a lot of great games in it. It has a reputation of being boring, and there's definitely some lines that can be boring, some lines where white doesn't get that much of an advantage. But if you play well, if you know what you're doing, you're going to get at least some advantage in every single line. So here black plays very aggressive with e5. I actually had this in a blitz game at the Marshall Chess Club where I lost in an ugly way and was very frustrated with myself. But because that was a live game and I couldn't remember exactly what happened, it was hard to study what happens. That's the one advantage of playing online. Although, if you don't play tournaments, I recommend to find tournaments in your area. It's just a lot more fun to play with real humans. I view online play just as training only. Anyway, I played Knight F3. I also got this in one of the big Philly tournaments in a long game, and I think there I played D takes E and went into endgame where I had my king in the middle, and that didn't turn out well. I think it was in like the under 1800 section. God, 6 years ago, 7 years ago. Time flies when you get old. But here I played Knight F3, which is the better move. But after bishop to G4, I didn't remember what I'm supposed to do here, and I ended up playing D takes E. He traded queens, and then took the knight, and then played knight c6. But um, here also white has a very good position. You could play f4, defending the pawn. You can even play this strange move, king c2, tucking the king away. And if white takes, you could check. He goes back, check, blocks, or blocks with the knight. And remember, he won a pawn, but you're also you were a pawn up when the queen trade happened. And now actually your king is nice and safe here. The c3 pawn nicely covers these checking squares. This knight is pinned. If black tries to play knight f6 and castle, you could take this and then take this. And yeah, this is a great position for white. So the way I played it was also okay, but even better than releasing the tension right away. Just play knight b to d2, and yeah, this is a good situation. You're threatening to come here with the bishop. If this pawn comes forward, then I believe bishop c4. Yeah, bishop c4 is really good. And yeah, you're just hitting the queen. It's hard to believe that there's already +3, but yeah, black's center is just not supported, and it's all falling apart. There's other lines you can look at. You could go on Lead Chess and punch these opening moves into the computer. Even if you don't feel like learning how to do that, set up studies or stuff like that, you can just look at a game you played on Lead Chess and just substitute a variation. So it could be a double queen's pawn opening or b3 opening, and just put these moves in instead, and they'll give you a computer eval. But yeah, so here knight b to d2 is the best move, and yeah, pretty much no matter what black does, you're going to play bishop c4, for instance. Pawn takes, bishop c4, um, queen f f5, for instance, you can play queen b3 with a lot of pressure. Engine recommended best move is queen to d7, and here you can play castle, or you can play queen e2, even better, just pinning them up on the e file, and so you got the old sack on f7 trick. For instance, if bishop here, you can sack here. And yeah, now black can't castle, you're ready to castle. And this is a great position. Takes. And yeah, your knight has good squares. Your bishop's going to come into the game. And so you're getting ready to castle, put your rook on the e file, put more pressure here. And yeah, I'm not going to say this is totally winning, but oh yeah, right, black can't even castle, yeah, so it probably is technically winning with perfect play. So just wanted to go over an aggressive line for black that's not totally sound, but if you don't study it and don't know what to do against it, it can be quite annoying. So hope you enjoyed this quick C3 Sicilian video. Thanks for watching.